Hey folks, coming to you live and in color this very day. It's November the 9th, and we're throwing it down with the almighty, well, can't really say mighty, but I can say the really smart C-3PO. Man, now this guy is one bilingual dude, protocol droid, whatever you want to call him. This guy knows it. He can tell you the countdowns, he can tell you how you're going to die, basically, and your odds. The funny part is, he's in episode 1. Am I correct? Do I stand to be corrected when Anakin built him? Here's the thing, folks. Anakin built this guy in episode 1. Then all of a sudden, when he gets to Star Wars A New Hope, he seems not to remember anything. And then he's trying to tell Luke a story. Oh, well, we were in the rebellion. So you were in the rebellion? Folks, how is he able to remember that, but he can't remember anything? Oh, because his memory was erased. They didn't do too good of a memory erase on this guy because he remembered a little something, and R2 was a little bit of a smartass as well. So here's C-3PO, 1977. Original action figure. He's one of the original Elite 12. As you can see, as I go through my countdown, I'm doing the original 12 first, and then I'll mix and match as I go along the way for November, for the month of November. And then in December, the countdown to the movie will be more of the newer stuff to get you a little bit more excited. Because not everybody has these. They tend to pass them up when they see them, but they all want to buy the new stuff and say that they were a fan for their whole life. Seems a little bandwagon riding to me, doesn't it? My opinion. But I've been in the game for a while. Since, a long time. Since about 7 or 8 years old. It's been a while. Remember my mom being real tired, just dragging me out to go see the movie. And I seen that thing in theaters probably about 7 times. Along with every other kid that was into Star Wars at that time. But everyone had a C-3PO in your collection. And if you didn't, there was probably 150 of them on the shelves at that time if you could buy one if you didn't have one, or buy a third or a fourth or a fifth. But the only problem with this guy, why he really didn't sell, was he was cute and all that, and he had his little counterpart R2-D2. If you had R2, you had to have C-3PO. But the reason why he didn't sell, he didn't come with any cool weapons. He didn't really have a really unique look like a Stormtrooper or a Boba Fett or a Darth Vader, or even a Luke that, these guys that had the lightsabers, and he had nothing. What you see is what you get. And it got worse, folks, for this guy. Because his action figure just didn't withstand time. If you played with it, like I did, they turn like this. Just all loose. Somebody please send me an email on my YouTube channel. Let me know how to fix this thing if you could. I would love to have all his joints real tight. I have another one. Still same thing. When they're played with, that's it. Forget about it. No matter how good they look, they're still going to be all over the place. But you can't have C-3PO. And I know I did R2 as one of my original 4 because he was one of the first 4 that was sent out. But when you have one, you can't have the other. I don't know how with the early birds, how they didn't focus on that probably a little bit more. They probably just didn't expect the turnout or these two working as a team as much. I don't know. But these two, I think, should have been in the early bird together, or they should have just waited and not put them in the early bird, the R2, and put another character in the early bird. Maybe like Darth Vader or somebody. But what I did was, right here you have an original R2-D2. What I did was I customized one to look a little bit more like R2-D2 than that one did. You could tell on the limbs. See, not really much detail there. A lot more detail, folks. I gave him the right color head, even though he didn't have the little square where his little eye was at, which, Kenner kind of messed up. They should have at least gave us that. You know, maybe a little bump to represent his little, his other little projector that he has. But hey, in those days, folks, you took what you can get, and your imagination just ran wild. But anyway, this guy right here, I customized a few. He works excellent. His joints are all nice and tight. I cleaned them up, even all the way down to his bolt, his little screw on the inside. He's going to get ready to go up on eBay. For that way, maybe with the money I make off of this guy, I could buy me a brand new C-3PO that somebody didn't play with or knows how to restore them, and then I'm buying one of their restored ones. But I would like to have one that's real stiff that stands up on its own. But folks, check it out. This guy, he'll be under Star Wars Vintage R2-D2 Custom. So look for him in the next week or so, and he'll be on there. I'll probably put a buy it now for you if you like them. I can always make a few others. Once you got it down, you got it down. But these two are pretty much untouched, and that's the way they are. I do have untouched stuff for myself, but I do like to build different ones for my armies. You know, I'm still, an older guy, and my imagination still runs wild like the rest of you. Don't lie. You know how it is. You know, the moment that your door closes, you're playing with all your old Star Wars action figures if you're a fan. But anyway, folks, it's me, ITZME, and I'm out, and I'll see you tomorrow.